Hey guys, I'm just gonna make this quick video because I was doing a little bit of research on rebuilding a turbo and online, and I found that in this one forum, this guy was talking about how he got this kind of thrust bearing and said that it had check valves in it. And I just wanted to correct that assumption in case anybody else saw that or thought the same thing when they saw these, and just briefly explain why those are not check valves. So if you look in the original one, you'll see how there's just one cutout for the hole, for the oil supply hole right there in the middle. And if you notice, so you can see straight through actually, but if you notice, you can actually see how there's a pretty big hole, and the hole is pretty tall. So they're actually able to fit the drill bit from the top side, and that hole starts kind of on the top side here, but once it gets to the other side, see how it's on the back side now? It's kind of an angle pointing back that way. So that's how they make the oil supply hole there. Now with this one though, that first hole there isn't as big. See, it's not tall, so they can't fit a drill bit in there. So the only way to get a straight hole from there to here is to go through the end. And especially for these side ones here. In the turbo, there's only one oil supply hole that hits this bearing right in the middle, right here. There aren't any other holes because it's only meant for this, right? That kind of thing. So in order to modify that, they have to make these passages. So you have to do it from the ends. So you drill straight from the ends, straight into the middle. But now you need to plug those holes, right? Because you want to direct that oil directly into the middle. You don't want to go in anywhere else. So that's what those are. They're not check valves. They're simply little ball bearings stuck in there in order to plug the hole. That's it. So when I saw that, the guy's like, oh, cool little check valves and all that. These ball bearing check valves. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about, dude? It's a simple solution to making up for the manufacturing process. That's it. It's just simply plugging holes that you don't want in order to make the part the way you want it. That's it. That's all they are. They're just little ball bearings to plug those holes where you don't want the oil to go. So I don't know. Some people have weird ideas. It just doesn't make any sense. Because in order for it to be a check valve, that means you want a flow coming from this end to go in, but not go out. But there's never anything coming from the outside, right? There's only one function to this. Get oil that's hitting the middle of this and direct it into the center. That's it. There is no changing state of flow or anything. There's nothing coming from the outside that you want going in. There's nothing being supplied. So, yeah, I don't know. People have weird ideas. There's nothing coming from anywhere else. There's only one thing happening. Oil hitting the middle in order to be directed into the inside by this thrust bearing. So, anyway, hope this is useful. And thanks for listening to me rant. See you next time.